The teacher asked a class of 6-year-olds to use the word contagious in a sentence. Little Jenny raised her hand. Yes, Jenny, the teacher said. Jenny replied, when my little brother laughs, it makes everyone else laugh too. It's contagious. Very good, Jenny, said the teacher. Next, Susan put her hand up. Yes, Susan? I had a cold last week, she said, and my mom told me to stay in bed because it was contagious. Excellent, Susan, the teacher replied. Then Johnny raised his hand. Yes, Johnny? Johnny said, I was in the garden with my dad when our neighbor came out to paint his fence. He had a tiny brush and a small tin of paint, and my dad said, it'll take that cunt ages to paint the fence with that brush. A man and his wife were talking about what their son might become when he grows up. I've got an idea, said the father. He placed a $10 bill, a bottle of whiskey, and a Bible on the coffee table. If he takes the money, the father said, he'll be a banker. If he takes the whiskey, he'll be a wino. And if he takes the Bible, he'll be a preacher. The couple hid behind the doorway to see what their son would do. A few minutes later, the boy came in, walked over to the table, and looked at the items. He picked up the $10 bill, examined it carefully, and put it down. Then he uncorked the whiskey, took a sniff, and set it back. Next, he opened the Bible, flipped through a few pages, and closed it. Then, without hesitation, he slipped the $10 bill into his pocket, grabbed the whiskey, tucked the Bible under his arm, and walked out. The father stared in disbelief and said, well, how do you like that? He's going to be a politician. Little Johnny's neighbor had just welcomed a new baby. Unfortunately, the baby was born without any ears. When the mother and baby came home from the hospital, Johnny's family was invited over to meet the new arrival. Before they left, Johnny's dad sat him down and said, now listen, son, the baby doesn't have any ears. Whatever you do, don't mention it, not a word. If you even hint about ears, you'll be in big trouble. Johnny nodded. Got it, Dad. I won't say a thing. When they got to the neighbor's house, Johnny leaned over the bassinet and smiled. Wow, what a beautiful baby. The proud mother beamed. Thank you, Johnny, Johnny said. He's got lovely little hands, cute tiny feet, a sweet little nose, and such beautiful eyes. Can he see all right? Yes, said the mother. The doctor says he'll have perfect vision. Oh, that is great, says little Johnny, because he'd be stuffed if he needed glasses. A good old Alabama boy won a bass boat in a raffle. He brought it home and his wife stared at the boat in their yard. What are you going to do with that? She asked. There isn't a drop of water deep enough to float a boat for 100 miles. I won it, he said. I'm keeping it. A few days later, his brother came to visit. Seeing the boat in the yard, he asked where his brother was. Oh, he's out back in his bass boat, the wife said, pointing to the field behind the house. The brother hurried out and found him sitting in the middle of the field, in the boat, rod in hand. What on earth are you doing? He shouted. I'm fishing, his brother called back. What does it look like I'm doing? The brother shook his head. There are people like you who give Alabamians a bad name, making everyone think we're foolhardy. If I could swim, I'd come out there and teach you a lesson.